data also helps in customer experiences. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is now ruling the world. Artificial intelligence means advanced thought process of the human being, advancement of the activities to be done by the artificial intelligence, artificial technology. So now every industry, it may be business, it may be service sector, it may be whatever the sector we consider, that is implementing artificial intelligence and technology. For example, if you have ordered something in Amazon, so if you have any queries, if you raise any ticket, or if you ask any question to the ask any question in Amazon website, automatically you will get the answer according to your question. So there is artificial intelligence which gives you a perfect answer for your question. So this is one of the technological advancement which is introduced in the business world. So this is one of the major forces of driving forces of e-commerce. Okay, the second one is globalization. After after introducing of LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization in the year of 1991, in the era of Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao Garu. So globalization plays a crucial role. The internet breaks down geographical barriers. Internet, when it is introduced in the business world, it's broken the barriers, geographical barriers of the business. So wherever the customers are there in the corner of the world, they can buy a product from any country of the world. Business people can sell their product to any corner of the citizen, any corner of the person of the world. So enabling businesses to reach a global audience, consumers can now shop internationally. So as I told you just now, world became a global village. So whatever I want, I can purchase from different countries, America, Sydney, Australia, Mexico, Europe countries. So world became a single unit. World became a global village. So now if any customer wants to do shopping, he can do internationally. And businesses can tap into new market without the need of any physical presence in every country. This is very important thing. So if you want to establish a market, if you want to establish your product into a market of different countries, there is no need of physical presence. If you have an e-commerce, you can step into any market of the world. So here two points are there to discuss. One is internet breaks down geographical barriers, and there is no need of physical presence in globalization. Okay, so whatever the market we want to purchase, we can go through the worldwide markets. Okay, the third one is changing consumer behavior. So this is also one of the forces of consumer driving e-commerce driving forces. So modern consumers preferring the convenience of online shopping. We have discussed in advantages of e-commerce. E-commerce is available round the clock. 24/7 access is there for e-commerce. Midnight, mid-noon, or early in the morning or evening, whenever you want to do shop. Whenever you want to shop something, whenever you want to do shopping, you can get the access 24/7. And home delivery option is also there. See, consumer is looking for is convenience. Consumer is looking for easy price comparison. So by sitting at home, consumer can compare price from Amazon and price from Flipkart for the same product. I think we have done it many times. So e-commerce is in our real life. Since in the morning till go to the bed, definitely we would have been gone through the different types of e-commerce and online shoppings. So we can compare the price, we can go with the rewards, we can go with the cashback prices, and wide variety of choices. By sitting at home, by scrolling different kind of products, different types of size, different kind of quality, you can browse by sitting at your home only. You will have plenty of choices, variety of choices. But when we comes to the e-commerce, you cannot roam, you cannot go to the every shop the product which is available. You'll get tired and you unable to travel where the product is available. So e-commerce gives variety of choice. The shift in consumer expectation has driven businesses to adopt and investment in e-commerce platform. So which means consumer expectations are more. Consumer expectations has driven businesses to adopt and invest e-commerce platform. So based on the customer expectations, business has to provide the services. Business has to provide the goods and services, products. Okay, so then only companies will generate the revenue. So customer desires and wants are different. Companies preparing different types of products. The product is not meeting the desires and wants of the customer. It is not use of making product. It's a not use of production. So that's why businesses are adopting or investing their funds into e-commerce platform. Okay, the fourth one is competitive pressure. So market world is a competitive world. To remain competitive, businesses are forced to adopt e-commerce strategies. When major players in a market go digital, other must follow suit to keep up with customers expectations and market trends. Okay, so if one company is adopting technology, one company is adopting e-commerce platform, if another company is doing commerce in traditional way, so the company which is doing traditional commerce cannot sustain in the market, cannot compete with the market of no, cannot compete with the company which is adopted e-commerce in the market. So that's why competitive pressure is also one of the driving forces. So the fifth one is lower operational costs. So already we have discussed in the advantages. So if you want to enter the market with e-commerce, there is no need of physical presence. There is no need of physical office. Running an online business can be significantly cheaper than traditional brick and markup. E-commerce reduces expenses related to rent, utilities, and large physical work process, increasing all which leads to increasing of the profitability. There is no need of rent, which means there is no need of building, there is no need of employees, there is no need of utilities, there is no need of large physical workspace. Simply, you can establish a small shop, doing with the help of internet and doing help of gadgets, doing with the help of computers. E-commerce can be done. They can render the services as per the demand, as per the desires and wants of the customer. Okay. The sixth one is government policies and support. This is very important. Governments around the world are increasingly promoting digital infrastructure and e-commerce through supportive regulation, which means in the year of 2016, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has introduced digital payments, Digital India, UPI payments, which means government is taking initiation, government is making policies for the adoption of electronic commerce, for the adoption of digital banking. With the help of digital banking, we can pay our payment for the e-commerce services. Okay, e-commerce through supportive regulations, tax incentives, and digital literacy programs. This encouraged both business and consumers to enhance online commerce. Okay, these type of what tax incentives, supportive regulations, digital literacy programs will help the people to come forward and do electronic business, to do e-commerce, and to pay payments through electronic mode. So government policies and support is very important. Next, digital payment system. The rise of secure and convenient digital payment systems, for example, PayPal, Stripe, UPI, mobile wallets, has made online transactions are more reliable and user friendly. See, simply we can take an example. Recently, while I'm coming to the college, I have seen one person who uh, vegetable vendor. They didn't have any proper knowledge regarding online banking and digital banking. Simply they are they are showing QR code, and everyone is scanning the QR code and paying them. So without knowledge, without any knowledge of digital payment systems, also people, small business people, small vendors are coming forward and using digital payment services. Okay, and it is more reliable and more user friendly, encouraging more consumers to shop online. Many people are now doing online shopping only. Okay, so the eighth one is logistic and delivery system. Logistics means transporting products from one place to another place. Improvement in supply chain management, real time tracking, and after faster delivery options. Okay, logistics means, see, after completion of your order, after making of your order, so in supply chain management there are many improvements. Real time tracking, actually where is your product, till where it has come, and when it is going to be delivered, and which date, which time it is going to be delivered the product, and faster delivery options. And if you have a prime customer to that particular e-commerce application or e-commerce website, they'll give you some privileges that if you order something, tomorrow you will get the products. Easily we can say, for example, in Amazon, if you have a Prime customer, if you have subscribed to Prime, and by tomorrow itself they will deliver the products. So this is a logistic and delivery system is very faster and convenient. Next day delivery options they have provided have boosted consumer confidence and satisfaction in e-commerce. So if you get the product very next day of your order, customer will get more satisfaction. Customer will have good confidence that product which I've ordered is very perfect and delivered by one day only. So this is the logistic and delivery system, which is one of the driving force to participate in e-commerce. Okay, the ninth one is social media and digital marketing. So nowadays we can assume how the social media is creating large type of things. Okay, platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads help businesses to reach targeted audience efficiently. Social media also drives brand awareness, customer engagement, and influencer driven sales. Social media brand awareness. For example, if you are using Insta, or if you are using Facebook, or if you are using YouTube, simultaneously you will get the advertisements, which means they are making brand promotion. Based on advertisement, if you want to order the product by knowing the full details of the product, by looking at the advertisement, you can go and order the product. So this is how they are creating brand awareness, and customer engagement is very important. By giving an advertisement, your advertisement should attract the customer. What is the product about, or what it is the major traits of the product. Okay, these are all very important things to be considered for the engagement of the consumers. Okay, so these are the driving forces of electronic commerce. So these nine driving forces are very important to understand the things. Then, what are the issues? What are the issues in implementing of e-commerce? Okay, there are security and privacy concerns. So this is very important. So security and privacy concern means risk of data theft. If you are using e-commerce, If you have to give your address, you have to give your mobile number, you have to give your payment details, credit card details, debit card details, or online banking details. There is a chance, is there risk of data theft. If any fraudulent transaction has been taken place, we are the sole responsibility. It was happened to me in 2 years ago. Without my knowledge, I used to get the OTPs that sum of amount is going to be sum of amount is used for particular shopping. So kindly enter the OTP. So these type of frauds, these type of hacking will take place, and misuse of customer information. Sometimes, if you give your email ID in some e-commerce websites, unnecessarily unwanted mails you may get, and your information will be given to many websites. Okay, so that's the reason why security and privacy concerns are very at risk. Loss of customer trust, the impact. So, based on customers and privacy concern, what it is impacts? It impacts the loss of customer trust. If the trust is gone, customer will not come back to order the product from your e-commerce website. Okay, so second one is legal consequences. So we have to pay the legal consequences after loss and financial loss. So our information from the debit card, credit card, online banking, when it is leaked to the another person, there is a chance to we may have the financial loss at the same time. Okay, the first one is security and privacy concern. Okay, the second one is lack of technical knowledge. See, many people are not having proper technical knowledge. Many small businesses and uses lack of the skills or knowledge to set up and manage e-commerce platforms. So they don't know how to do the shopping. They don't know how to establish small business with the help of e-commerce. They don't know how to manage e-commerce platforms. So these of lack of technical knowledge, it impacts poor user experience. So lack of technical knowledge, they cannot get the proper experience, proper user experience, and it impacts incomplete implementation. So lack of knowledge, they will not able to implement in proper way. Okay. The third one is high dependency on third parties. So if you don't have the proper knowledge, if you don't have the proper technical knowledge regarding e-commerce platform, definitely you must depend on other third parties. They may charge, and financially you have to give, you have to pay the charges to the third parties. So lack of knowledge is one of the issue in e-commerce. Third one is infrastructure limitations, inadequate internet connectivity, poor power supply issues, and poor logistics in some regions. Nowadays, logistics are going to deliver the goods and services at village level. But when we go to the 2 years back, uh, logistics and e-commerce platforms were only look after the metropolitan cities and towns of the states and countries. They did not render their services to the villages, and inadequate internet connectivity. So internet connectivity is poor. If internet connectivity is not available, this is also one of the infrastructure limitations. So e-commerce is completely depends and based on the internet connectivity only. Without internet, we cannot do the any single transaction. And power supply issues. When power is not available, when there is a short power cuts are there, so we cannot complete the transaction. So these things, what poor internet connectivity, poor supply issues, and poor logistics in some regions impacts slower operations. If internet is not adequate, the transactions and operations are very slow. Okay, power supply issues, the transactions will be shut down at the time of uh, placing orders. Okay, next, delivery delays. When logistics are poor, some kind of regions, they cannot go to the tandas and they cannot go to the villages which they are located in remote areas, and due to this they will have a limited reach. So these type of infrastructure limitation should be overcome. Okay, the fourth one is legal and regulatory issues. Complaints with different national and international laws related to data protection, taxation and consumer rights. So when we see from country to another country, there are different laws are there. International laws are different and national laws are different. Okay. And taxation is different. And consumer rights are different. So these things are impacted on legal complications. So importing of goods, exporting of goods, if you order your goods and services from other country, import tariffs are there and custom duties are there. Yeah, these all taxes should borne by the consumer only. So these are the different drawbacks of their from international businesses. Okay. The second one which impacts on operational restrictions. Operational restrictions also there, and next increased cost. I'll tell you one example of Tesla. If Tesla cost is 10 lakhs rupees, if you want to import Tesla from manufacturing country to our India company, the amount will be doubled based on import tariffs and custom duties. So this is one of the reasons that cost is increasing while doing transport charges, tariffs, and everything is there. The fifth one is payment issues. Lack of trust in online payment methods. Lack of trust in online payment and limited access to digital payment systems in rural or developing areas. See, when we comes to the money, when we comes to the payment, every person feels that is there any security or not. If the e-commerce platforms are creating security and providing security, even though there is a lack of trust is there among the customers. Payment methods are having limited access. Digital payment systems in rural area, developing area are they are not coming forward to do the online digital payments. They don't have the trust to enter the details of their online banking and the details of their credit or debit card details. So these type of payment issues impacts on customer dissatisfaction. If some products are having some products are not having cash on delivery option. The cash on delivery option is not there. If customer trust is not there, customer will go back. They won't come forward to buy the product. Ultimately, customer will get the dissatisfaction. Okay, so due to the payment issues, it is impacts on limited market access. So he cannot enter into the full access of the market. So payment issues are very crucial while doing e-commerce transactions. Okay. The sixth one is high competition. The competition from both local and global players can make it hard for new entrants to survive. So if any person wants to establish a new business, that business will get the competition from local competitors and global player competitors. This impacts price wars. Price. So based on the competition, price may be decreased, price may be increased, and reduced profit margins. Profit. If the competition is more, if you want to sustain in the market, you have to reduce your profit margin. You have to reduce your price of the product and brand visibility of challenges. There are many duplicate products are coming into the market. There are many manipulated products. There are many duplicate products are coming into the market. So among them, you have to create your brand visibility. You have to make visible your brand, and you have to face the brand challenges. Okay. The seventh one is logistics and delivery problems. Okay. So difficult in managing delivery timelines, returns, and inventory across wide geographies. Logistics and delivery problems are there. Yeah, definitely. These problems are there in our regular life. Okay, delivery timelines. So if the product is going to be delivered by tomorrow, if there is any if there is any damage occurred to the particular product, that product will return without knowledge of the consumer. So it takes delivery timelines delayed and return of the product. If you get the damaged product, if the quality is not made, if quality is not made you satisfied, if you are unable to satisfy with the quality of the product, definitely you're supposed to return the product. So the time lapse, that timeline will be increased. Okay, based on geographical area, logistics cannot work to somewhere to go and deliver the products. So these logistics and delivery problems impact customer complaints. If the product is not good, if the product is not having quality, so definitely customer will raise a ticket, customer will raise a complaint to the concerned authorities, and increase the operational cost and delivering the product, taking return product and again delivering the product, it leads to increase the operational cost. Okay, and the last one is product to damage or loss. In delivery problems, product damage and loss also one of the major things. So, we e-commerce platform should avoid the delivery problems. Okay, and customer trust and satisfaction. This is very important. Consumer may hesitate to shop online due to fear of scams, frauds, or receiving poor quality products. The first one we have discussed that is security concern issues. Customer may hesitate to shop online due to fear of scams. Nowadays, we are seeing many online scams, frauds. Simply by clicking a link, you may lose your bank balance. So customers are not having a complete trust on e-commerce websites, and there is a chance of frauds, and they are getting poor quality of the products. When we see after placing an order in Amazon or Flipkart, Meesho or something else, at the end we can go with the reviews. In reviews, the already ordered people, the product ordered people, they'll share what their views regarding their products, how the quality is there, okay, what is the price, whether it is equal worth or not. Being a commerce student, we should give equal worth. Okay, debit is equal to credit. How much payment you are paying, you should get the equal proportionate worth of the products. Okay, so based on customer trust and satisfaction, it impacts low conversion rates, negative reviews, brand damage. So in online transactions, in online business, e-business, there were many duplicate products. Based on the duplicate products, brand damage will take place. Negative reviews will rise. So these are things leads to distrust and dissatisfaction of the customer. Okay, the ninth one is integration with existing systems. Challenges in linking e-commerce platform with current ERP, CRM, inventory systems. So ERP, entrepreneur resource planning, CRM, customer relationship manager or management, inventory systems. So these are all existing systems integration. Okay, so it impacts data inconsistency, workflow disruption, higher implementation of the cost. If you want to implement ERP, CRM, inventory system, it is incurring with higher implementation of the cost. Okay, based on cost, integration of new technologies will also one of the issue with e-commerce. The last one is cultural and language barriers. different languages, shopping habits, and cultural expectation in global market. Miscommunication, these are things, okay? Different languages. India is a diversified country, which is a combination of different cultures, different languages, different lifestyles, okay, and different habits, different food habits, different everything. No one is equal to another. Everyone is having different own traits and different cultural uh, differentiations. So these are all impacts on miscommunication, poor localization, customer alienation. So these are all the issues of these are all the issues of e-commerce. Okay, so let's get into last topic of the unit one, block one, trends in e-commerce. So, what are the trends in e-commerce? Okay, e-commerce is consistently or constantly. E-commerce is constantly evolving due to technology, consumer preferences, and market competitions. Okay, so based on these three things, and so trends we are going to discuss. The first one is m-commerce. M-commerce means mobile commerce. So this is a one of the trends. Majority of online shopping is now done via smartphones and apps. This is very familiar with us. This is very familiar because every day or weekly, thrice or once, simply we are ordering something with the help of mobile only. So majority of the people are using online shopping through the mobile only. Okay, so based on that, mobile friendly websites and apps has been introduced in the markets. And one click payments. See, after saving your credit card and debit card details, simply you have to enter the OTP. No need to entering of CVV also nowadays. So this is a one of the advantages, one of the trend of the commerce. So one click payments are taking place. Next, voice search features. So whatever you want search for the product, simply you can give the voice. No need to enter the details of the product. Just through your voice only, you can search the product. So the first one is mobile commerce. The second one is social commerce. So this is another trend. Selling product directly through the social media platform nowadays in Instagram, Facebook, Google, YouTube. Now this is one of the major trends. Selling product directly through social media platforms. For example, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram shops, dresses, products. As you know, more than me, how social media, how Instagram is helping the people, not only chit chatting, not only for the reels, not only for the videos, and it is making business also. Okay, so in social commerce, the key points are influencer marketing. One person will come and explain about the products. Okay, some people about give advertisements about dressing, how you have to dress, what is a good dressing attire, and what are the what we can say facial products, skin care products, and in-app shopping, and shoppable posts and videos. How to do the shopping, okay? And they will guide you with the help of social media platforms. Okay. The third one is personalization and AI. Use of artificial intelligence to offer personalized recommendation and experience. Have you ever observed that if you are talking over the call to your best friend regarding a particular product, after your call, definitely you will get the advertisement regarding whatever the product you have spoken with your friend. Just remember, and if you haven't gone through this, just one try it. So if you talk with AC, if you talk about the AC, if you talk about the car, if you talk about the particular bike, definitely that product you will get in the advertisement, social media advertisement. So that is how artificial intelligence will work. This personalization and artificial intelligence, the key points are product suggestions based on your browsing history. So based on your browsing history, also you will get the product suggestions and personalized emails and ads, AI chatbots for customer services. So once observe, and definitely you will know how artificial intelligence is working in e-commerce. Next, the fourth one is voice commerce. Okay, voice commerce means shopping using voice assistants like Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. In iPhone users, simply if they tell to Siri whatever they want to buy, whatever they want to search, simply Siri will search for them. Okay, hands-free ordering, voice search optimization, mostly used for reorders and essentials. So voice commerce also one of the trends of e-commerce. Next, sustainable e-commerce, growing demand for eco-friendly packaging products and ethical sourcing. Nowadays, have you ever ordered products from Zepto, Blinkit? They are giving a packaging covers which are easily melt in the soil. This is environmental friendly packaging, sustainable e-commerce. Now this is a very important carbon neutral shipping, recyclable packaging. So whatever the covering package they are giving, so that is recyclable. Green product labels. So sustainability is very important nowadays. Businesses should follow the ESGs. Okay. And the sixth one is buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later. So this trend is very important, right? If you don't have the proper money to buy the products, flexible payment option that allow customers to pay in installment EMI method. If you want to buy an AC, if you're unable to pay part 40,000 at a time, e-commerce platforms will give you EMI method, easy monthly installments. Popular among Gen Z and millennials. Okay, and it increases conversion rates, and the providers are Afterpay and Klarna, PayPal, Pay Later. These are third parties will come forward, and Bajaj finance cards, debit cards of the banks. Okay, so these are all buy now and pay later option is giving. Okay. So the seventh one is augmented reality, AR shopping. AR lets users virtually try before they buy. Try before they buy. So if you ordered something, they will send you some sample products along with your order, which means you have to try before you buy. Virtual try-ons, clothes, glasses, makeup, 3D views of products enhances user experience. Okay, so this is a augmented reality. So the eighth one is uh, omni-channel retailing, seamless experience across physical stores, online stores, and mobile apps. So these omni-channel retailing key impacts key points are click and collect options, unified inventory and customer data, consistent branding across channels. Okay, so the ninth one is Q-commerce. Q-commerce means quick commerce, ultra fast delivery services within 10 to 30 minutes. Zepto, Blinkit comes under this quick commerce only. Zepto, Blinkit, Swiggy, Instamart. Okay, these are focuses on groceries and daily essentials. So daily essentials should come within 10 minutes to 30 minutes only. Hyper local delivery models, time sensitive marketing. So these are all comes under time sensitive marketing. Okay, so the last one is cross border e-commerce. Cross border e-commerce. More customers are buying products from international sellers. So international sellers, if they are buying from international seller, it is called cross border because you are crossing our country. We are crossing our country in shopping. Physically, we are not going, but with the help of shopping, with the help of electronic commerce, with the help of e-commerce platforms, we are going to some other country and we are getting the products. Okay, so global shipping and multi-currency payments, global shipping and multi-currency payments, euro payments, yuan payments, rupee payment, dollar payments, pound payments. So these are all multi-currency payments will take place. Localization, language, tax, shipping options, and everything will be localized. Tools like Amazon, Global, AliExpress, these are the websites, these are the platforms which are providing e-commerce facilities. So these are the things which are the driving forces of e-commerce and issues of e-commerce and trends of e-commerce. So this is the completion of first block 1. So coming to the block 2. So what they have given in block 2, models of e-commerce and applications of e-commerce. Okay. So in the first class, we have discussed about models of e-commerce. So what are the models of e-commerce? E-commerce model describes the different types of transactions and interaction between business, consumers, governments, which are conducted online. Okay. So in second block, models and applications of e-commerce. The first one is business to consumer. Business to consumer means a business sells products and services directly to the individual consumer online. They won't add any wholesaler, retailer, any supply chain management is not there between the producer, between the business person and the consumer. For example, Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, directly they are selling goods and services from seller to buyer, consumer. So based on this business to consumer, the features of business to consumer is large number of buyers. Seller may have large number of buyers and standardized products, easy shopping interface. So these are the features of business to consumer. Next, second one is business to business. Transactions between two businesses, such as wholesaler selling to a retailer. Wholesaler is a business person. Wholesaler is a business person and wholesaler is a business person and retailer is also business person. Okay. So for example, Alibaba, India Mart, Thomasnet, these are all comes under business to business. Which may the features of business to business is larger volume transactions and long-term contracts requires negotiation because they are doing business. They won't. They are not going to use the products. They have to resell to the consumers. So wholesaler to retailer, and retailer should sell to the customer or consumer. That's why they have to go with the negotiation. Next, consumer to consumer. Okay, consumer sell directly to the consumers using third party platform. For example, OLX. Consumer sells the product to the consumer. Okay, OLX, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. Okay, peer to peer transactions. Often second hand products. When consumer will sell the products, it must be a second hand product. He cannot sell a uh, manufacturing product. You cannot sell a showroom product because used product can be sold by the seller to the buyer, consumer to the consumer. Platform acts as a mediator. So e-commerce platforms acts as a just OLX act as a mediator. Okay. Next, consumer to business. Individuals offer products or services to the business. How? It's like a freelancer. Okay, bloggers offering ad space, photographer selling stock photos. Okay, so this is how consumer to business. Next, business to government. Business provide goods and services to the government bodies via e-procurement portals, government tenders, government e-marketplace. Okay, formal procedure, legal complications required, compliance required, contracts and bidding involved. So this is a business to government. The business provide goods and services to the government bodies, to the e-procurement. Okay. Next, government to consumer. Government provides services or information directly to citizen through online portals. Now we have seen many number of government portals to get the information. A citizen can easily get the information from the government portals, how to file the tax filing portals, online bill payments, passport application. If you want to pay the electricity bill, simply you can go to the government website, power distribution website, and you can pay the bill while entering your prescribed bill number. Okay. Next, seventh one is buying and selling of goods and services through mobile devices, Amazon app, Swiggy, Zomato. So these are all comes under the models of e-commerce. Okay. So dear students, I hope you have understood about driving forces of e-commerce, issues of e-commerce, and trends in e-commerce. So when we coming to the block two, we have discussed about uh, models of e-commerce. Thank you, guys.